I must explain how I got here. God works in very fascinating ways. I was invited by a couple that I celebrated their love in their marriage, and I baptized their first 2 children. And they had a third, and they invited me to come and have the baptism here last night. And after the baptism, a group of us were standing out, and Father Regis came and said, "Father, Pat's mother is severely ill. Please remember her and her family in your prayers." And he said, "I'm going to have all 4 masses tomorrow." And some woman whom I didn't even know turned to me and said, "Father, can't you help him?" And I said, "Sure, I can take several masses." And he said, "What do you want?" And he told me what there was. And I said, "Well, I'll take the 7:30 and the 9:15, and you can sleep in." So that is why I'm here, quite by default, but it's wonderful to be back. Many fond goodnesses of this congregation. Many of you are new, but study the roots, how this parish developed and grew, and how it changed and evolved, and how everything came about to give you to this beautiful church. As the scripture said, the time was right. And that is how God works. And that is why we in our lives, particularly parents, particularly family members, we should be at peace with what is going on with us. Because it is not us working out things, it is God. And we should step back and let Him do it. And let things happen. Let God take charge of our lives. So that we're able then not to have stress, not to have disappointments, not to have grief, but to be always able to celebrate joy. I got a Christmas card, and on the front it said, "Shatter joy." Shatter joy. And I sort of winced at that. And I opened it up, and it said, "Scatter the joy." And that's wonderful. And that is what God has called each of us to. That is why we should let go of angers and hurts and disappointments. That's why, even when you got together with your families, and I don't know if your family's like mine, but ye gods, you have a lot of things to live with families. So don't take it serious. Don't take it personal. Don't take it so that it makes you angry and distressed. Live at peace. That's what Christ came to give each of us. And that's what you have within you. Exercise it. Let it rule your life. Let it be over you. Settle down, relax, and enjoy the life that God has given to you to enjoy, to celebrate, to be able to create new things with Him. Not to worry about what happened in the past, or you didn't get as much money from your inheritance as you thought, and somebody else might have gotten the ring or something. Take everything in stride. It all works, and it works for the good of us. And let that happen. Let that reign in your hearts. That's what Mary and Joseph did with Jesus. And that's how they could live with Him. They were at peace, and they took everything in stride. And by doing that, they were able to celebrate the goodnesses of Jesus and even go through the pains of Jesus. and come through them with glory and goodness. We're all God's people. We have everything that God wants us to have. Celebrate it, live it, rejoice in it. You are mightily blessed.